I ordered this bad boy in August of 2023. Hey, it's Romania Black, and it's weird seeing you all from this angle, right? If you've not been watching my Berserk videos, you're probably like, what the heck is this? But I pre-ordered this Trigun Deluxe volume back in I think August 13th of 2023, which was over a year ago, with the expectations that it would be delivered by Christmas of that year. And then that got pushed back to April. And I was like, okay, cool. And then in April, that got pushed back to July. And then in July, that got pushed back to September. And I was like, it's been a year out. But I definitely understand Dark Horse. They were like, we want to make sure it's the best quality that we can. And they probably were trying to see how many pre-orders they got to justify the content. So it's like, okay, cool. But it's here. It's massive and definitely worth the wait. So I fell in love last year with Trigun and Trigun Stampede. I watched the original 1997 anime and I watched Trigun Stampede that came out a few years ago. And I'm super looking forward to Trigun Stargaze that's supposed to be coming out sometime next year. So I thought, while we wait on said Trigun Stargaze, why not go back and look at the manga that started it all by Night Tao and check it out. So, interesting enough, Yushiguro Night Tao has created not only this deluxe volume, which is the original. I guess I didn't want to look too far into it because I didn't want to be spoiled, but I suppose that these first two, there are two volumes in this massive sucker. They're like 300 and something pages. So, we're going to be splitting this big bad boy over the next 2 weeks and looking at volumes 1 and 2 of the original Trigun. I feel it's more like a pilot series. This is the original Trigun. And then after that, Night Tao came up with Trigun Maximum, which I have pre-ordered, and fingers crossed, as those volumes come in, we'll be looking at the Trigun Maximum manga as well, because that's a series I've really, really wanted to get into, because I know each Trigun iteration is a little different than the others, and so that's kind of what makes me so excited about Trigun, is the fact that you can keep going back with the same story, same characters. I mean, I love VASH and Wolfwood and Meryl and all them, but you get a different perspective and you get new content and new lore. So that's kind of what keeps me coming back to the series. So I'm excited for Trigun Maximum when we get to it. But we're going to be looking at volume 1 of Trigun today and checking it out. I've got my little reader over here. I've got my camera set up. The camera itself will show up in the screen. You guys will get to see as I'm reading through it. And then the camera will projects over here to the computer so I can kind of follow along. So if it gets in the way, I can look over here, and it's an elaborate setup, but I really like it. It works good for manga reading, despite what you may think. So as for this shirt that Sunspot's got me and this giant deluxe volume, I want to give a special shout out to Patreon, because obviously you all have helped contribute to me not only being able to get this equipment, but also to be able to look at the Trigun manga and talk with you about it, as one does. So I want to give a special shout out over to our philanthropy tier over on Patreon, because they get a shout out in my videos. So special thanks to Alex Cornejo, to Anime Annie, Be Happy, to Brian Reed, to Dana, to Danny Donmai, to Devorin, to Destiny Marie, to Damage3245, as well as Danger Zone, Ichu, Eric, Fisho, Ghostly Turnip, Elfreya, Linden, Ivan, Matthew Palfinier, Murphew, Nameless Monster, Nicholas, No Nickname, Shimoyama, Sunspots, Trails, and Translucent Men. Thank you all so much, along with Patreon YouTube, for helping me and helping to keep this channel going so that I can give you my reactions to all this fun stuff. I greatly appreciate it. All of my love. So yeah, this looks a lot like the Berserk deluxe editions, except it's red. I know the Vinland Saga ones, they are different colors. I think all the Trigun ones will be red because it's VASH, right? But I do like the gold plate writing too. I don't know. Sometimes red leather either looks really elegant or it looks tacky. And this is kind of in between. Which makes sense because, VASH, I mean, what can we do? So I'm actually really excited. I want to believe in my head, the way I understand it, that the original deluxe edition, the original 2 volumes, are what the 97 anime was based off of, and then Maximum is something different. So that's how I understand it. We'll find out together. So let's go ahead and we're just going to open this sucker up. and kind of get started and just see what we get. So we're going to start looking at Trigun, the Deluxe Edition by Dark Horse. And we're going to look here in 3, 2, 1. So, Deep Space Planet Future Gun action. Yes, there's something so sci-fi, but Western, but cheesy, but classic and timeless. Oh, it's just so good. By Yasuhiro Naitao. Oh, okay. So yeah, volume 1. And I originally was going to split this into 3 weeks because I've done that with Berserk with the deluxe volumes. There's been like 3 volumes in one, but I did open up this table of contents and was like, oh, there's only 2. So we're going to have a lot to talk about in each iteration. Love it. Deep Space Planet Future Gun action is basically what this story is about. So nice. All right. Ooh, I feel I can look at the table of contents because I've seen the series already. High Noon at July, the 60 billion double dollar man, Looney Tunes, Hard Puncher, Popo. Why is Mr. Popo in this? Assault, Diehards. That seems a little bit referenced. Rem, Duelist, Them Between the Wasteland and Sky, Little Arcadia. There we go. Sun. Ooh, and River of Life. Now, some of this may be a bit different, so we'll just have to see. But I'm super excited to dive into this one. All right, so star date, July 21st. Ooh, 104. 104 years since they made landing on the planet. Third city, July, 11 hours after destruction. Yes, I love how this is automatically set up. Oh, High Noon at July. Look at all the fences looking like crosses, all the symbolism. Oh my gosh, I love it's chapter 0. Anytime a series starts with chapter 0, I'm like, shut up. And there we go, and there's VASH. Oh, yes. There's something irreverently 90s about this. So 90s. I get also the tattered cloak looks like Alucard. It's giving me Hellsing Abridged. It's giving me Hellsing. I've not seen the full Hellsing series, but I have seen the full Hellsing Abridged, which seems so blasphemous, but it's giving me Alucard. I love it. Oh, yes, yes, yes. Long ago, in a yet unseen time, in a faraway place, very Star Wars, the same song of humanity still sang. All right. Oh, and you can see that it's the house, like the walls and everything. It's all been carved out. Wanted, Vash the Stampede. Estimated age 24. Estimated 24. Birthplace unknown. Residence unknown. Suspected in the murder of Count Revenant Vasquez and believed capable of G-grade damage. G-grade, the highest of grades. Suspect still at large. Bounty 60 billion double dollars. Dead or alive. I love the double dollars, the $2 signs. Note, pacifist. That automatically, in itself, like, because the wanted poster, you're like, okay, he seems like a delinquent. Seems like he might be, up to no good. But then you see the note, pacifist, and that instantly makes you wonder, well, now wait a minute. If he's a pacifist, how is he suspected in murder? What's going on? What drove him to get to the point of murder? What's happening? And you instantly start to question what type of character this is. Oh my gosh. Yes, please. The $60 billion double man. Double dollar man. Oh, I just recently saw, I was talking about it on Discord, that Megan Thee Stallion at the VMAs, she wore a dress and it had like a kind of sweetheart bodice to it. But then at the waist, it became the VASH trench coat. And you can look this up I looked it up on Twitter, but you can look up, and Ace22 actually shared the picture of it, which was like, oh. But it's the coat, and then it fans out and there's like bullet holes and it's tattered on the ends. Oh my God, yes. Which Megan Thee Stallion is a big anime fan, so not surprised, but so good. Also, Naitao, I appreciate your art style. I really do. But look at them legs. Look at the lack of gams on Vash. His leg. Like, I'm all for a Digimon overuse of belt because that's literally like, it's Kingdom Hearts Digimon levels of too many belts. But his leg is like unnaturally, there's not only not any meat on that leg, but it's like all distorted and twisted, and he's not standing, like, that is physically impossible the way he has drawn him and what have you. All right. Oh, man. Yes. But then you have these guys that look totally like people, and they have proportions to them. So it's just making Vash look alien without making him look alien, you know? I like that we have in today's murder cases versus injury cases. That's really interesting. And then the skinny dogs in the alley. Oh, somebody's getting thrown out with their spurs and their chaps on. Oh, man. Doc, hey, you okay? He's got a pile of shrapnel stuck in his guts. He don't need a doctor so much as he needs a priest. Oh, wow. And here we go. The gun and the music playing. And the kid asking for the gun. Yes. Okay. I love the setup of this. It's so good. And then there's Vash. Look at his little ditto eyes there. Uh-huh. And then here comes this guy. Man, really following the anime. And then, yeah, he opens fire on Vash. But he jumps over out of the way. Oh, my gosh. Nightao does a really good job of drawing bullet holes in things. Does a really good job of showing, like, the instant effect. Yeah, like all the bullet holes and the glass and everything. Oh, man. It's so weird to think about because I feel based on the climate that we live in that gun culture, especially in media, has changed so much. Because in the 80s and 90s, it was just like guns everywhere. And I don't feel like it was taken so seriously as it is now. Everyone, it's like in all the media, if you watch like RoboCop, if you watch a lot of 80s and 90s action movies, everybody just has guns. And the villains, especially in the story, are all portrayed as gun wielding, just like here, there, and everywhere. And then you have like your Westerns from earlier on in the 20th century that focus on that. And I feel like now it's a much darker connotation, I think, because it reflects kind of our current situation as far as guns go. So it's so interesting to see them. It's more comically portrayed in a series like Trigun than it would be in like a modern anime. Probably. I say that, and then somebody in the comments is going to be like, well, there's actually this goofy show called, like, you know. All right. Also, that one guy, he looks like Frankenstein just a wee bit. Poor Vash, though, just sitting there in blood. $60 billion, but it's the ketchup, right? Our names will be known throughout this whole planet. The humanoid typhoon falls in the backcountry of Valdor. It'll be all over this week's satellite. I like that we're establishing, even though it's like a Western, it is also very sci-fi to kind of give you a sense that you don't know exactly what time period this is happening in, even though they told you 1040 at the beginning. What is it, Magnus? Aren't you overly cautious? Even if he was alive, he couldn't move. Yep. Oh, and then, yeah, we're billionaires now. Oh, that's good. I was awfully worried. Oh my God, look at the one guy. Look at his chesticles. They're like front and center. Front and center. You could have dinner on those. You could have dinner on them. You reek of tomato. Yep. Oh my gosh, I love that they literally just put Heinz. I guess they should be so lucky as to have an endorsement by VASH. They should be so lucky. Could you pay my cleaning bill as well? You'll have to settle for a one-way ticket to hell. Oh, that's such a good page. Also, VASH has a very Knives look in that bottom panel. Being serious. Old Needle Nose. Oh, no! I was like, I don't think he kills anybody in this one because VASH is like Batman. But too hasty. Yeah, he does the little stickers. Let's not jump to conclusions because he's a pacifist. Oh my God, their faces! Their faces are so funny. Oh, I love that, actually. No, I feel like the 97 anime is doing a pretty good job of adapting the facial expressions and the art style from the manga at this point. I get nervous when I have to introduce myself. Don't feel like I'm a peaceful hunter continuing to chase the dragonfly of love. Yes! Chasing the dragonfly of love. Don't you mock us. Don't you value your life? He just killed us a moment ago. This time he might actually do it. Don't provoke him. There we go, because that's Vash's whole thing. I love he's saluting at that moment. Useless. Useless. With the exception of this guy. Everyone spent all their ammunition already. So he didn't, yeah. And I'm sure Vash maybe counted the bullets and knew that. I counted. There we go. They didn't have to strip off everything. Oh, wow. And then he gave the kid the gun. Have you lived this long without shooting? Ooh, I love it. I love it. Yep. Because for the price of just one bullet, I can eat 4 pieces of pizza toast. No matter who you are, pain isn't something anyone likes, right? It'd be better to not have any casualties. Oh, And Vash just laughing. And there's the bulb. Yes, love it. I just love the image here of this light bulb. And it is just a random item just in the middle of the desert. Just seems so weird, right? Lob's Dinah. The plant was thrown from the ship is still alive. Ooh. The pinball machine with the lady on it. Oh, there's our ladies! Oh my God! Meryl and Millie look so good. Yes, please. A banana sundae. And a milfoil cake with Ceylon tea. I love they're like, wait, what? Oh, these ladies. Oh man. Millie is a big ass woman. Look at her pants and her size. She is a huge woman. And I'm here for it. I'm here for representation, Nightao. The gag's supposed to be with milk. Ain't here for conde leche. Let's go. But Senpai, with her giant ass machine gun. Oh my God. Yes, please. Stop saying such vulgar things in front of a delicate woman. Hey, don't be calling Millie Gorilla Woman. No way. Okay, and it shows us that they're about 10 miles from Valder. Oh, that humanoid typhoon's over there. We've got business with him. Something big's going down. And then, of course, we don't know yet that they are insurance salesmen, so we don't know that yet at the moment. They're keeping that all under wraps. That's really funny. Oh my gosh. Okay. Oh. And here we go. We talked it over at the town. Half will go to the city's finances and the other will be split amongst everybody. Sorry about this, Mr. Vash. And that's chapter 1. Oh man, okay. So in the not too distant past, we crashed on this arid, sandy world. Ooh, nice. Before long, towns were built around the ships, which through some miracle survived the fall relatively intact. The people relied on what scattered production facilities remained operable. Of these towns, there were 7 that became cities, and over 100 years passed, and after a time, even the steady population decline slowed. Ooh, okay. Then a devil was awakened. One of the cities completely vanished in the space of a single night, ripped out by its very foundations. Third city till July. To this day, people still call it Lost July. And so the story passed on through the ages. This is the first time the name Vash the Stampede appears in the annals of history. About the shadow of a blonde-haired man that still lingers among the mountain of wreckage. Looney Tunes. Okay. Oh man. I love so much about that setup because it's like, okay, it gives you just a little bit to kind of start piecing things together. Doesn't reveal too much about Vash and his age and all of that. I like the idea of it starting to describe humanity starting to prosper after settling into this desolate planet. Nice. Okay. Oh man. They're doing a great job of just using the black, all the belts and everything to hide Vash's what's underneath. He's just the gangliest man. He's like Gumby, like blonde, hot Gumby. What, Maman? Oh, why do things keep happening to me, Maman? I didn't do anything bad, but everyone's all after me, Maman. Now, from watching Uramichi Onisan, I know Maman is like mother, so what a weirdo. Is this the time to be sobbing in French? Why are so many folks chasing me? Oh. Do these people not value their lives? Don't say anything like that, Senpai. How bad things are, really. It's akin to children playing baseball with a nuclear warhead. One mistake and the whole place is blown sky high. Well, Senpai, that is a problem. Don't worry, Millie. It's not as though we're walking into this without thinking it through. They may be a crazed mob, but they're still human. Oh, I love it! Oh, I love she has the giant, like, megaphone. I love the font. Great. Love it. Okay. I love just the grittiness of all of this illustration. Like, the grittiness of it all is so good. It looks great. That's one thing I love about 80s and 90s animation. I think of Oliver and Company, the Disney movie from the 80s. I think of Don Bluth films from the early 90s. There's such a, like, it feels gritty and dirty and just kind of organic and raw. And there's just something about the way that Nightow draws that just has that same feeling to it. A lot of this is basically cut straight up from the 97 anime. And honestly, the way that the font styles are used, the ways that the word bubbles are used, everything about this, Nightow kind of uses to his advantage, which is great. $60 billion is waiting, boys. Oh, there's the cat, the little black cat. I wonder if it's going to make continuous appearances in this. To the man in charge, I'm going to find him. I'm going to go speak to the manager. Meryl was our original anime Karen, but in the best way. Oh my gosh. Also, I like that a lot of these men have the same, like, hair jutting out in the same style, kind of like VASH. A lot of them do. Oh! The Nebraska family! Already! Oh, damn! Oh my god. I love it. Aren't you and that son of yours supposed to be in jail for the next 700 years? Well, judge and jury, for your information, we released ourselves today. Isn't that a jailbreak? Oh my god. Ooh, I love the way Meryl's eyes are drawn there. That actually looks really good. Nice. Oh my gosh. What is that thing? I don't want to get squished in the streets of some backwater country. Fair. Fair. Oh my god. Meanwhile, and there we are. This being called Looney Tunes. Oh, poor Vash. Look at Vash's sad face. No, don't shoot him. Don't you want to just give him a bone? And the way she has that, like, I thought for a second it was a smile, but her mouth is open. I wonder how a good person like you ended up with a $60 billion bounty. Seeing women in aprons toting serious hunting rifles makes it pretty surreal. Children should not see this. That's right, but I'll do anything for my son's sake. He's sick and we don't have any money. And without money, a doctor won't even come and look at him. And this year, all of our crops failed. And on top of that, due to a manufacturing system bug, more than 50 of our plants have died. If we don't call in an engineer, things in this town won't be around for much longer. Oh, dang. Oh, I love that. Where his, like, gun comes up in between them. Oh. Until I see him again. I cannot afford to stop moving. Oh, with the tears in his eyes and everything? Don't make me shoot you. I love it. The setup is so good. It's so good. Okay, and then all the bottles start going through, and then there's the Nebraska family, yes. I like they established like 50 plants, so I wonder if they're really going to get into the plants, like whether it's the bulbs or whether it's like the plants in this. Okay. Yeah, this chapter being called Looney Tunes with the Nebraska family makes a lot of sense. Oh, he caught it. The marker. Kiss my ass. Good work, whoever translated that onto this version. Yes, please. Oh, I just love all the details on his gloves and everything. Like the jacket, the red jacket. I mean, Alucard, but it's so iconic. But then like all of the details on all the belts and the everything, it feels like a Tim Burton creation underneath there, and I love it. Explosive Coon has that look in his eye. Explosive Coon. Oh, and Vash with her in his arms. Hard Puncher. So yes, this episode was called Hard Puncher. I was like, it wasn't called Looney Tunes, but it was called Hard Puncher in the anime. Oh my gosh, because Vash is going to end up sacrificing himself to save them all. Yep. Oh my gosh. Feels so Gwen Stacy with him like putting her down there. And he goes to like help get everybody out from the building that collapsed. Yep, Mary and Rosa. Oh, Vash. I love that he's walking away from them so he can draw its attention. Nice. Okay. Get this settled here. Oh. Putting on all the burden. Your philosophy is nothing but hypocrisy. The time will come when someone causes you nothing but trouble and you'll take him out. Oh, it's almost over, you say. Oh, take them, put them glasses on, sir. Yes. Oh my gosh, the zigzaggy glasses. Oh. So you can see perfectly. I love it. It's like a drawl. Yeah, there we go. Oh my gosh, I love it. Love it. That looks so good. Oh. But did it just break the surface? Did it not do anything really to it? Oh, crap. Yeah, it didn't. It didn't. So what was he? He was drawing him out in the anime, wasn't he? I've intentionally not watched it for a while just to be sure. Oh. Jackpot. Oh, I love the way that looks. I like that Nightown makes his like complexion a little bit darker in those moments to kind of highlight his hair even more. Nice. Nice. And there goes the arm. Oh, love it. Oh, he crushed the doctor too. Quit showing off that you can draw hands. He did it, the Nebraska family. Suddenly it makes sense to me why that man is called the humanoid typhoon. Oh my god, look how big his coat looks compared to his body. Now hold it right there and stop the fight. Yes. He's like, can I help you? It seems like our things have already settled down, senpai. We went to all the trouble climbing up here, so we threw down that idiot. Can you say it again, girl? I said, what's with the megaphone? As of yesterday, the federal government has declared Vash the Stampede an officially designated localized disaster because you can't really put him in the same category as regular humans, after all. To summarize, the $60 billion double dollar bounty, which started today's whole ruckus, was at that point in time rendered invalid. Like an earthquake or typhoon, you can't put a bounty on him. He's a natural disaster, and there's that damn cat. Woohoo! Well, you should have said so sooner. We just about had him. I know how you feel, senpai, but you have to stay in control. I'm free. I'm free again. Now, just a second. You may be happy, but there's still a problem. It has not changed that you are a character with a chronic illness for getting into trouble. Bernardelli Insurance Company, Meryl Strife, and I'm Millie Thompson. Since we will both be with you from now on in accordance with our mission to keep you under the rock, around-the-clock surveillance for risk avoidance, it's our pleasure. And Vash is like, now wait a second. Oh, and there, oh my gosh. I forgot about this, where he had like the metal arms and the leg that was the gun. Oh my gosh. Oh. Oh. Uh, I love the fact that you have both Millie and Meryl. Meryl has the little Derringer, and Millie has the giant machine gun. And Vash is just like, oh. We were saying it's very nice to meet you. Likewise, I think. A little different than the anime opening, but still nice. Oh, stop hanging the poster. The Nebraska family was caught. In the Hunter column, Vash the Stampede has left our jurisdiction. Dang, that little cat is everywhere. Uh-huh. He could buy a sandwich factory with that kind of money. Because they got the bounty from the Nebraska family. That's right. Yep. Oh, she's like, we don't have a time limit for following you, just until our term of office is ended. Our reports have become very important for insurance investigations. Oh, a sand steamer already. Yes, the SS Anna's come. Popo. All right. Oh, I like that we have Peaky's and D Bakery. Oh, I love that they have, okay, and Jack Trading Co. I love that they have here D Bakery and then someone, I'm sure it's not related. I'm actually curious. This came out before One Piece, but you have D Bakery and then you have a guy with a straw hat in the corner there. A big plot line in One Piece is the letter D, like D dot, like Monkey D, Luffy. So this came out before One Piece, so maybe Oda was influenced by it. Who knows? Maybe this sparks some inspiration. All right. Oh, and then Vash is already gone. Excuse me, pardon me. He tricked us. Oh, I love that Millie's like, I've got salmon sandwiches. We're ready to go. Oh. And then the cat. Yep. And then, yep, the cat. That's where the transmitter went. And then, oh, the big satchel that he's carrying. Love it. Love it. Yes, please. All right. So, on this world where even the present day there remained many uncharted locations, it is the only regularly running mode of transportation. Across these uncharted areas, through the harshest of harsh climates, teeming with the worst kind of outlaws, the number of passable routes are few and far between. From town to town, the giant steam locomotive plays an important role as a major transportation artery. The caravan huddles around the base of a sand steamer, making a queue to get into their own private cars. In times of emergencies, for the right price, it can carry one across the sea of sand. Well, he's not leaving on the sand steamer, is he? Well, that's not good at all. Our office has no branch here, and we've been here for over half a month. We might not have enough cash. And Billy's like, God damn it. I love that in this story, at least in this anime, in Stampede, it's not as focused on as much, but I love that you have the 90s where it was like, especially in Western culture, it was like the big bubble, but everything was like very economic, very materialistic. And so the idea that this story focuses on two like insurance salesmen and the aspect of like affording to get on the ship and having enough money, I feel like it's very tongue in cheek, but it's just really funny to me. I like it. It feels very 90s. All right, the sand steamer Flourish going to May City. Oh, Vash Aniki. Yep, so Tanis. Are you Vash the Stampede? Not him! Oh, because that kid like was about to reveal him. Want to join the convoy? No, no, no. And then there we go. We have the boy that's going to be on there. So are we going to see our boy? Our fabulous sand pirate? Are we going to see them? Aw. Maybe Oda was influenced by Trigun because they always have like all these big parties and stuff after Vash and them like save the town. Maybe Oda was inspired by Trigun. I don't know exactly. He sure is a mystery. Aw, well that's certainly true. But everyone can loosen up now that the town's financial situation is going to work out. The guy we were all firing at for the bounty is now our pal. I suppose it's normally in bad taste, talking about such a strange thing. Oh, cute. I like that Meryl's talking about how interesting he is. Oh, and then we have the ladies. It's no good, Vonnegut. He's dead to the world. I love Vonnegut as the name. We overdid it a little. We're finished. It's a shame, though. The chance to sleep with a man like him doesn't come around all that often. Nah. That was more than I deserved, maybe. Ooh. Oh, Vash. Ooh, I love that mystery. I love it. I love the mystery set up there. And him with the smooches on his face. Mm-hmm. As he tries to pass it off as if he's just drunk and asleep. Our poor boy Vash. Oh, look. They have all the different little flags. And then, yep, drone, 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 chug, chug, chug. I love all the little sound effects for all the vehicles moving. That's really actually really cute. And then them all waving goodbye to Vash. Don't give your mothers any trouble now. Aw. Not much further before we reach Rotten Bog Ravine. Vash Coon. What's it to me? That's the stomping grounds of the worst, loudest, and vilest of the gangs. The Bad Lad Bandit Gang. Yes, the Bad Lad! With those guys out there, no matter how careful we are, we can't be too careful. Well, look, I'm a passenger. I have very high expectations of your security, so I trust everything is okay to you, right? And those two insurance girls were enough. Oh, cool. And then, oh, his glasses got broke by that kid. Oh my gosh. Oh, his face. Looking like a damn demon, a monster. Oh, look at all this blood. That's the second time my eye's been wounded. Are you a stowaway? And he's got the knife. Uh-huh. My parents died when I was still very young, and I was taken to live with my relatives, but it was a horrible place. Oh my gosh. What? Why are we talking about sodomy? What? Nightow! We didn't have to go there. If I can just get to May City, I beg you. Yeah, because he's going to come at Vash, right? I'll have to kill him after all. Oh my gosh. Meanwhile, with Meryl and Millie doing dishes. Look at their little chippy selves doing the dishes. That's hilarious. 3 BLT dogs, 2 packs of milk, 4 pretzels, a pack of raisins. That's the appetite of a growing boy. Oh my gosh. Vash is like, how dare I have to get this food for this little kid. Oh. I know you were trying to act all grown up about it, but your eyes gave you away. You look like you're ready to collapse from hunger. And there's the Bad Lad gang about to show up. Oh. I love that. How it's so dark outside and it just shows the light coming off the sand steamer. Nice. You're like those people from the big fall over 100 years ago. A nice person. I love this kid, like, he hits the nail on the head without even trying. Because he's like, I've grown up in this wasteland, and this is all we know. But you seem like you come from a better time. Oh. Oh, and he knocked him out. That's right. Damn. Okay, I've got 7 minutes. Oh, there we go. Oh my gosh. Look at that design. Oh, that looks so good. Oh, damn. Oh, the big shoulder pads, the giant outrageous outfit. Yes, please. Things that are not necessary. It feels so Mad Max. I love it. I love it. Bellamy. Oh my gosh. Yo, you got the time. 7 minutes till the parade. Let's do it with a bang. Oh my gosh. And here we are go. Oh my gosh. I love the movement of this. It feels very Mad Max. I love the movement. I love the use of light and darkness and the flare. Everything has so much energy to it. And I also love that about Night Owl. There's so much energy. The Bad Lad Gang. Yes. Oh, and also like the use of, this feels very Frank Miller, where it's the use of the white and black like line art and the inking. Oh, yes, please. Yes, please. Oh my gosh. You jerks, out of the way. And we all know what's going to happen here. Okay. And Millie and Meryl are like, what is going on? Oh my gosh. Dynamite's neon. Yes. The head honcho of the magnificent dreadnought thieves, the Bad Lad Gang's brilliant Dynamite's neon. What a name. Yes. Bucko. Oh, he's so big. I love how imposing he is against this kid. Oh, we're getting Rim already? Oh, gosh. Okay. I mean, that did happen in the anime. Also, there's something I love about the way that mangaka in the 90s, they would draw jeans. It's in Banana Fish too, but for the denim, they would just use like the little scriggle lines. You don't see it a lot anymore in manga, but in the 90s, I think of Sailor Moon, I think of Banana Fish, I think of that. They just use that little line work to give that texture to the denim, and it's really, really well done. Oh, Rim. I had this dream. Everything was so terribly dry. Even people's hearts. In a world like that, I kept wondering to myself why people kept on living. Even your dreams, Vash, you're so serious. Keep thinking such thoughts all the time and you'll be an old man before you know it. As for me, I'm excited that I was handed a blank ticket at birth. Oh, come what may. You can just ask your heart with all your might for the right thing to do. Oh, and then Rim, she breaks away from him. Okay. All right, so we got our little teaser of Rim. Uh-huh. The pathetic broke varmints. We gotta get to the heart of this sand steamer. All right, it's a big one too. No one's riding on this ship. No one riding on this ship was told the combination to the big vault. Moreover, we won't get the key for the access codes that go with the combination until we reach our destination. Then we're going to bust it open. Oh my gosh. There's also, if I think of Bleach being influenced by Trigun, there is like a Zanpakuto, a Zaraki is what I mean, a Zaraki quality to Neon. Enora Cliff. Oh, Enora Cliff, dead ahead. Iceberg, dead ahead. If it ain't flashy, what's the point? True words from Trigun. Mm-hmm. Oh, man. Okay. A breach of contract. I'm going to sue. Okay. Oh, my gosh. Diehards. Yes. Okay. I'm so excited. Ooh, no. Oh, and they, yep. I love how even Night Owl drawing like these expressions, you could see Dynamite Neon's like braids coming out the back. That looks so good. Yes, please. He was a gutsy pro, my kind of guy. Ooh. Okay. Oh my gosh. All them legs. Who the hell is he? Yeah, because this kid is the designer's son, right? Oh my gosh. I love the way that it's drawn. Like the sketchy pencil-like quality in the bottom corner there with him. Oh, I love that. That looks so good. Yes. Because he doesn't want his dad's ship to be destroyed, right? Oh, if you're going to sell out the ship, at least have the guts to pay the piper, idiot. Spare the ship. Oh no! Damn it. The ship was my father's. Ooh. Oh my gosh. I also like that Naitao, like, there's a lot of experimentation in his artwork too. So doing a little bit of pointillism in that one panel there is interesting. Yes! Oh, that's so good. I intentionally did not rewatch this because I wanted to remember where he'd come out the other side. Yes, nice. Okay, are you okay, little guy? VASH. Oh, the bastard. How rude. Oh, I love it. I wish that Dynamite had stuck around a little bit longer than he did in the anime because he was a really cool antagonist. I thought he was fun. And he calls everybody varmints, which is great. I really wanted him to stick around more. Also, these little minions with their little sprigs of hair, they remind me of Zoombinis. They do. They remind me of Zoombinis, like, or the Fleens, if you remember that computer game from the 90s. Just their design reminds me a little bit of it. I also feel like there has to have been a Crash Bandicoot or a Spyro villain that has their design as well. It just looks like it. Okay. And then this lady on here. What we gonna do? You worthless scumbag. And then Vash is like, don't worry, I got this. Don't you mean I'm forever in your debt for saving my life? Oh my god, Vash. Oh my gosh. Bless him. Okay. That workaholic bum. But now he wants to still save the ship. Oh, love it. Love it, love it, love it. Okay. And Gypsy's like, you're not helping. That's really good. That's really good. Okay. Oh, I love the way the blueprints are drawn. Yes, please. The blueprints of the flourish. It's not the original. It was in my dad's workroom. I made a copy when I was younger. Yeah, for him to make a copy of those blueprints, insanity. Insanity. Kite. He was obsessed with his work. Father's dream was building this ship. Grow up to be someone who does good for the sake of others. I wonder what those hands of yours will make in the years to come. That jaw, that chin, that is a buff-ass chin. Let me tell you, he is nothing but chin. Kid, you were lucky your face is not just chin as his is. Oh. I really like the idea of in this moment where he's having this sad regret. There's like nothing drawn in the background. It's just white background. That's all you get. And then Vash comes in to break it up and be like, no, and it has like the screen print and everything. He's like, what are you acting like this for? Like, come on. We're going to survive this and it's going to be okay. Oh man, 12 minutes detonation. It's like the damn Titanic, right? We'll be at the point of no return in 10 minutes. Oh my gosh. Setting all this up. Very classic, very Western. And then in comes Vash. Yes. Ooh, number 7, Rim. Or REM, if you don't know who we're talking about. Oh, I love it. Everything's just, there's just so much going on, right? All right. Uh-huh. What does it say? The drawing of Vash with a giant schnoz. Oh my god. If you would drag your asses, I'll kill you myself. Dragging that blonde twit. Oh my god. It's like, blonde twit? Me? Okay. And then, yep, this is how we're gonna, this radio. This is museum material. What are you doing with this lost technology? Just who are you? You probably wouldn't believe me. I love it. Vash is like, look, I gotta go. But yeah, we'll talk later, but you probably won't believe me about it. Oh my gosh. Oh no. You haven't been shooting to kill. With as skilled as an arm as you've got, are you trying to look cool? Are you trying to be a hero? You're gonna get killed. Oh no. He's like, do I really look that stupid? Vash, sweetheart. Oh, wow. Rim in the outfit like Knives had on. Oh my gosh. Yes. That's so good. Oh, that picture of Rim is so good. And Vash with the same outfit too, but Knives keeps it on. Oh, I love it. Yes. I do, don't I? I seem pathetic. Oh, and the ships and everything. I made a promise. If I snuffed the light of even one life, I know it would cause her sorrow. Remember this name, Rim Sebrim. The reason any of us are able to live here is all thanks to her. Oh, wow, you can see them with the helmet off. And him patching him up. Wow. Oh, that's so cool. I love that. Oh. Okay. Okay, cut straight across. Oh, Vash. Around this time in the anime, Millie and Meryl will be seen, but we haven't seen them yet in all of this. Oh, wow. And you can see, like, oh, wow. Is that supposed to be Dynamite there and then the dad? And then the son going after him? Oh. We've let countless people die and we betrayed countless more. Then start all over again. Don't let any more die. And don't betray any more people. Seize the happiness and tell the world of your dream. Your ticket to the future. Yes. She almost reminds me a little bit of Kurama or Yusuke from Yu Yu Hakusho with the jeans and the white shirt. Especially Yusuke. But your ticket to the future is always blank. I love it! Yes! I love that. I love that Vash, because Vash knows, he's like, if you make a mistake, then just don't make it in the future. Oh, love. Okay. Oh, this is so good. Oh my gosh. I love this double spread. Yes, please. Of them all pointed at him. And you can see him with the gun and the arm and everything with all the belts. Yes. The symmetry. And then there's Knights. There's Neon Dynamite. Wow. Okay, Kite. What do we do now? All we can do is trust that guy. That guy. Duelist. Oh, yes. Oh, my gosh. Oh. Damn. Night Owl is just having a great time drawing Dynamite Neon and his damn clavicle, having the best time. Why have we not had, I'm a big fan of Drag Race, and look, there's a lot of 90s anime that the style of the fashion and the dramatic theatricalness of it, the theatricality alone, why aren't there drag queens that are, you could pull off the VASH and then reveal and have all the leather and stuff and make it femme. You could do the same with Dynamite Neon. You could do the same thing. Why are we not having this? The brat. Oh no, not Kite. Truth as reality isn't so beautiful. Oh, I love that click. Oh, there they are. I was like, where's Meryl and Millie? But there they are. Dressing up was not our preference. However, we believe this is the best way to get past you. I am Meryl Strife of the Bernadelli Insurance Company. And there are also those who refer to me as Derringer Meryl. As for me, I'm Millie Thompson. Stun Gun Millie. Gatling Gun Millie, more like it. Mr. Vash the Stampede. Oh, crud. And we forget that there are people still on the sand steamer. Like, in the midst of all this, we forget there's actual people still hanging about that are about to get trounced by all this. I don't have time for this. Did you have relatives there too? Oh, about the city everyone says wiped out July. Nobody found any corpses. Why? Could it be that you had relatives there too? Shut your trap. They ain't got nothing to do with it. Answer the question. Did you do it? I don't remember anything but that mountain of debris. Wow. Okay. So, Dynamite Neon, I forgot he knew about July and had beef with Vash over it. I forgot about that. Oh. Oh. If I win, will you stop this? Okay, yes, and the duel between them. Oh, yes, please. Oh my god. Everybody's like, Vash is out there having a duel. Oh my god. And then the coin goes. Oh, what are we gonna do? And then the coin falls as all the rubble and everything. Oh my gosh. Oh, and he disappeared behind the rock. Oh, yes. Oh, that's so good. Oh, 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 and the gun knocked out. Yes. Nice. That looks great. Looks great. It's so cool seeing this in the manga version. What'd you expect wheeling like a damn acrobat when you already got a hole in your gut? It's like I always said. Like he always said. Like we've known him for 2 chapters. He has the catchphrase. Life always shines brightest when men of like minds come together. Like what? What? What do you mean? Sure, all side. Like, oh my gosh. Like, Captain, I'm glad that you have this moment to tell us your catchphrase, but the hole is going to explode. Okay. I'm putting on the brakes now would be suicide. Oh my goodness. I thought we were done for, senpai. I love how just brick house Millie is. Love it. Sweat stench suits and a runaway sand steamer. It's all part of the job, but I doubt you'd find any of this in typical office lady's resume. That does it. This calls from some special first aid. I'm going to get myself that Prada purse. Ah! Oh my God, the 90s materialism. I honestly love that Meryl and Millie, they're such great representations of being both badass and boss women, but then they also can be feminine and also be like, let's go shopping after this is over and have some donuts. I love it. I love it. We haven't seen donuts in the manga yet, which is surprising me because it's such a big thing in the anime. Okay. Oh, I like this. Oh, I love this. I want to make this the background of my computer, please. Look at Millie and how cute she is with the little coffee cup. And then you have Vash with the whiskey and the shot glass, and they have the tea. And there's the cat there. Oh my God, I love this double spread. This is so cute. Yes, please. And she's got like the boyfriend pants. Millie's got the boyfriend pants indeed. Oh my God. Are you okay, Kite? I love Kite with his overalls that are like half off. Do your nerves even work? Well, what are you getting at? Okay, so the boiler condition. Now this is where they go in, right? Oh. Oh no. Because they're going to get onto him, but then Kite's like, I have to pay the price for what I've done. Okay, and they're getting onto him, but then... Oh. What? We're running at full throttle right now. Full brake is too dangerous. If the hull breaks down, we won't make it within 2 degrees of this town. Regardless of what we do, we must cut off the engine's power first. What are you going to do about the plant? Oh, and there it is. You can see it in the bulb. Though we're forced to rely on that relic of a past world for our survival, I can safely say we don't understand its current condition at all. Will it hold? Will it not? All we know is it's super delicate. Oh, so there's a plant inside the sand steamer running it. Oh, we're going to get into that. All you're going to do is babysit that selfish... All you're going to do is babysit that selfish little girl. Oh. Oh. What? Oh. Plant, the thing that produces water, UV rays, oxygen, depending on how much electricity is fed to one, it can defy even the laws of physics and produce organic systems. Oh, wow. And also, oh, it doesn't look angelic at all. It looks like a larva. It looks like a wasp. It's animated itself. It's the Lost Technology's biggest black box. You can see the intercreatural's angel form. Oh, no, that is its wings. They look like the messengers of God. If one of them dies, so does every living thing depending on it. Oh my gosh. Crazy. Wild. Wow. I didn't think we were going to get into this. Oh. Oh. Wow. And then VASH. It really does look like an angel and a larva mixed together. Wow. She can only hold for another 4 minutes. Oh, I love this. Wow, there's some like Akira style craziness going on. Oh, nice. It's kind of Stampede and the 97 anime kind of meld these two together, which is interesting. Oh, what is this? Oh, the heart. You're glorious, sister. Oh. Oh my gosh. What? Not only him growing the wings, but like from behind her, she's like, her wings have become other like cherubs and she's like sprouting other versions of herself. What? It's like a spider carrying its babies on her back. That is so crazy. So did she die from that? Oh my God. The plant has completely stopped moving. And it looks like that guy's breathing and heart rate came to a standstill at the same moment. Why does that look like some kind of like human centipede ridiculousness? It's like there's her body and then there's all these bodies of like babies coming off of it. But then there's one that's like developed more, but it's like pushed up into this like kind of larva thing that looks like it's plugged into a light bulb fuse. I'm like, what? Insanity. Okay, and then they go down to get the bolts and everything off, and there's the guy with Kite. Yep, and it's melting, but he kept going through it. That's like it was in the anime. They just didn't reveal the plant this soon. Which, it makes more sense in the manga that the plant is powering the steamliner because the plants power everything, so that does make a lot more sense. Oh my God. Oh. Oh. And there's Neon. Oh. Oh my gosh. It just stopped right there. And Vash was there when Kite woke up. Wild. Wild, y'all. Wild. Where'd you get that wound? Man, Neon. Yep. Well, great job. Oh. Make no mistake. I was just making good on my end of the bargain. Next time, I won't be so nice. And that head of yours will certainly be mine. Uh-huh. Yeah, just grazed him, the shot did. Huh. But what about the plant? Oh, I love it. And then the very end where they sit on top and look out. Yes, love it. I like they just didn't bother to fix his overalls. They bandaged him up and they left it just as it was. I mean, it aesthetically looks good, so. And then he starts singing that song. She loved that song. Oh, I love that shot of him looking up at the kite, looking up at the sky, and then Rim there. Yes, yes. Rim always gave me, and in that image she looks like her. Rim always gave me like a an Aerith vibe from Final Fantasy VII, which does not help from the fact that Vash gives off vibes like Cloud, so that makes sense. Maybe this is what it means for people to go on living. This must be what she believed. Why she traded her own life for everyone else's. Giving away that she saved everybody on the ships, right? And then Vash starts to tear up. That makes me cry. Well, don't make fun of me, you jerk! But he wasn't making fun of him. So yeah, so Stampede, if you've not seen Trigun Stampede, it's great. I love it. But it, like, the plants in that series have definitely a more sci-fi, kind of like Lovecraftian horror vibe to them. In the original 97 anime, they didn't really, but this manga has a bit more horror elements to the plants. And that kind of reminds me more of Stampede. So I kind of like that Stampede's drawn some reference from this. That's actually really cool. I like it. 3 hours later, the sand steamer Flourish was finally sighted by the caravan. The name of Vash the Stampede is listed as a party to the disastrous event. 2 days behind schedule, it arrived in May City. However, when the authorities boarded the ship, he was nowhere to be found. Ah, damn! Oh, okay. And I really like this, like the little Arcadia. I love this, like, top and bottom spread of Meryl and Millie. Super cute. Super, it feels very Warhol. Love the aesthetic. Oh, nice. I like that it's Meryl's handwriting. Or is it Millie? This might be Millie's. Dear father, mother, big sister. Yes, it's Millie. Middle big sister, little big sister. Big brother, middle big brother, little big brother. Doug Chan, Amy Chan, Roddy Chan, Mika Chan, Sandra Chan, Tim Chan, Drake Chan. How are you? I am fine. Oh my God. So wait, Millie has a mom and a dad. She has 3 sisters and 3 brothers. So so she's the youngest out of all of them. Oh my God. Millie. And you dressed each of your cousins separately. And then she has like 7 different cousins too. Oh my God. They call it the monthly Millie Chan. Aww. I loved it in this episode, in this part of the story, you had Millie with her huge family and support system, and then Meryl just doesn't really write home much. She doesn't have the same experience. Oh, look at the use of black. Love that. Scoundrel. I love the face. The face of the old lady that Vash is like holding back to save looks like something from a Far Side calendar. That looks like something Eric Larson would have drawn. That's so funny. All right. And then Meryl and Millie stepping up. And Millie having that damn Gatling gun. Yes. Yes. Do you have any idea how dangerous that is? Aw. Those two are different. I love Vash is just like in the corner, like I had everything under control. Bodyguard. We'd feel so much safer if you were there to watch us. I feel like this story might have been in Stampede as well. Oh no, it wasn't in Stampede. It definitely was in the original. Yep, risk management policy. I love that somebody, if you're like, well, here's how it's like working for an insurance company, in case if you were curious. Vash being like, don't mind me. Vash being like, I am not at all conspicuous. Don't mind me. I'm just here. Oh yeah, yes. So this was, oh my gosh. So this was in the 97 anime. And is this where the Nebraska family shows back up again? Right? And they've lost the son. Is that right? I think Little Arcadia, I think this might be it. Yeah. It looks like a geoplant. This place is a geoplant. Land capable of supporting plant life through the use of a fertility plant. Ooh. as the original purpose of the ships was colonization, it was rumored that varieties of plants were included within them. In most cases, they were kept at the center of the ship in their own small little green garden. The plants were not considered the property of one person, but belonged to all people on board, naturally. Gramps, you've really done a great job. 20 years ago, it was just a tiny sprout. This land is our life and dream. Interesting. Okay, and then yeah. But the landlord's been after our property for some time. I like Millie's just instantly bonded with all the locals. She's like, don't mind me. And then there's, yeah, the two sons. That one son looks a mite bit sketch from that portrait. I like that Meryl, her face is like, he looks a little bit sketchy, that one kid. We don't talk about this. Oh my God. And then yes. Our dad and little brother's bail. We had to make money for that. Oh my God. Yes. The Nebraska families steal teamwork. Okay, so the guy in black is their son. Yeah, he looked creepy in the picture and he's grown up to be creepy as well. And then there's the mom who's huge and the sister. I mean, when we saw the Nebraska family in the anime and I was like, that brother, he's kind of like a mutant, right? Because of the dad? No. It's like a Chihuahua and a Great Dane. Son. That's why the chapter's called Son. We looked at the table of contents. I'm like, why is it called Son? Now it makes sense. It's all them. The old man picture. I recalled seeing one of the faces from somewhere. Had a creepy vibe to it, but I can't quite remember. And then, yep, there's that. He looks like a Dragon Ball Z character. I'm just saying. He's got the fringe coming off his black clothes. He looks like a Dragon Ball Z character. I feel like Toriyama would have drawn a character like this. Yep. Oh my gosh, the same eye set. I think it's the eyes. Akira Toriyama drew a lot of his characters' eyes like that same kind of like the eyebrows are massive. Yeah, same way. Wow. Yep. Bald Badwick. Like when you name a kid Badwick, what'd you think was going to happen, right? Why? And then Millie's like, why'd you aim the gun at your parents? And then she, punched him. Shut up, damn you, pitiful slime ball, idiot, drop dead. Man, I also love Millie, just her fashion. She's just always draped in all these layers, right? Okay. But yeah. I love that the Nebraska family's like gang is all... Oh, wait. And the one with the ring. Interesting. I don't think that's anybody relevant with the ring on the necklace, right? Oh, but isn't it though? That's not Wolfwood, is it? Surely not. Badwick said he wouldn't need so long, so we should wait for him. I hired him for his diligence, but he's no use to me after all. If he can't kill his own parents, then I'll toss him aside. Is that Wolfwood with the ring necklace? Is that him? Why does he have a ring necklace? I was like, that seems like Wolfwood. His chesticles are out everywhere for us, but do we get to see him this early on? And why is he with that gang? Interesting. Okay. And this place is alive. You would sacrifice everything for this plot of land. What kind of parents? Max was right. Oh! Yeah, this was a moment in the anime where they talk about the dead kid. And he instantly is like, oh my God. But then they all show up, right? Oh my gosh, the drama! The family drama. Oh my gosh, like the Nebraska mom and son look very similar, but then the dad, like this girl, the daughter of the family, she won the genetic lottery. She struck gold in genetics. Like, girl, she reminds me of the magical girl from Yu-Gi-Oh! Like the Magical Girl cards. Oh my god, the Nebraska family and friends. Tonkichi and Shinpai. Kanta is 300 meters to the right and returning. The mother, Patricia. Marilyn, the eldest daughter. Eldest daughter, Marilyn. Oh my god, with the Madonna-style cone boobs, everything. Yes. Like, again, genetic lottery. Struck gold. Girl. Although, you know what? Beauty comes in every shape and form. Patricia's got it going on. I'm just saying, Marilyn's not nothing to shake at. Oh my god. Ridiculous. The shot put. I love it. Oh my gosh. Exactly as you described him. Morgan is a cold-blooded type who doesn't worry about how things get done. I love Meryl with the hood flailing behind her is very Levi from Attack on Titan. Very, she could be an Ackerman. I would believe it. Oh my gosh. The dad, this feels very Akira Toriyama. It does. This whole thing here, it feels very Dragon Ball. Not Dragon Ball Z necessarily, but it feels very Dragon Ball. This whole storyline. Maybe not as Akira Toriyama, Dragon Ball, I don't know if it was as melodramatic as this, but definitely the action parts feel Dragon Ball. Oh my gosh. Oh man. River of Life. We're on the last chapter already? No. Oh no. Look at them guns. Look at the gains that Patricia, Nebraska has got here. Woman did not come to play. There are men out here in this world and women out in this world that this is their game. Good for you. Oh, damage the greenery. No. One thing I love about Meryl's outfit, not only in this moment where she pulls the cape and there's all the Derringers, like all in a row and everything. Not only that, because that's such a badass moment, but I just love her design where she has the giant cape flowing out. She has the black stockings. She's like, am I a cold-blooded type too? She's like, this isn't like me. Millie, I envy you. You can get justifiably angry at a person who points his gun at his parents. That's an important thing. Back then, I just stood there and took it all without even budging. I'm such a cold human being. I can only see the things that are right in front of me. I worked and worked and worked just so I could avoid dealing with the rest of my life. And if I look back, and if I stop and look back, I feel like I've forgotten something really important. Well, that's not true. I like that Millie's like, oh, well, quit being so hard on yourself, Meryl. It's not the time to come apart. I like that she's like, come on, Meryl, fight. And the dad watching her, aw. I like that Vash is just not involved in this. You know Vash is going to come out eventually, but I like that he's just not played a part in this so far. It's definitely been like Meryl and Millie's episode. I love that. Oh, what is this badass JoJo's, like the old man walking up and there's Patricia, Nebraska there. What? What is this pose? What is this? Oh my gosh. Old man, don't be a dummy. Don't insult your father's pride. You have to protect me. He's doing this to protect me, you, and this land, of course. Even with your attitude, we still love you. Aw. Oh, I love he shoots the money. Damn. Patricia ain't missing squat day. She ain't missing leg day with them squats. Oh. Okay. But notice the one guy that looked like Wolfwood is nowhere to be found. Imagine that. Oh, I love that shot of Millie and Meryl. They look so good there. And then they're all getting ready to throw down. She's like, I missed my shot. No good. Oh, crap. But then. Oh. And then that's the brother, right? That's the son, right? Or it's Vash, right? Yes. Because where she fired, yep. And Vash fired from a little distance away to make it look like it was his shot. To make it look like it was her shot, but it was really his. That was awesome, senpai. That was her back on the sand steamer. Paid in full. That's it? That was my turn? I forgot. I was like, Vash comes at some point in this chapter, but it was him, Meryl firing, and then everyone not realizing it was Vash. Nice. I like that Vash, it fits his pacifist persona that he's like, oh, I'm not really involved. Not in this one, right? I feel like Vash also thought that if he got involved where this plant was, it might draw too much attention to the plant and to this little paradise. So he doesn't want to necessarily get involved. So there, we warned you, no matter how many of you are out there, nobody's escaping Senpai's derringers. I like that Meryl, Meryl's looking at the gun like, that was not me. No, Nightowl drew that so well. Yes, please. Our super beautiful teamwork has been beaten. The whole thing with the Nebraska family, it feels so Team Rocket. Like, the Marilyn showing up, Marilyn reminds me a lot of like Butch and Cassidy from Pokemon. Mm-hmm. That were members of Team Rocket. Yes. Yes, yes. And then, of course, Patricia. Dry your tears, Mom. Oh, my God. I'm sure Chimpei's okay. Aw. Oh, and then the son left. Yeah. He took that form with him. Oh, okay. Oh, Miss Merrill, I know it was rude of me, but I overheard your conversation earlier. Having raised that rebellious boy, I don't know if I have a right to say, but all people are different. Even the bonds between parents and children aren't immune to that. Instead of seeing it as a burden to overcome, look at it as a far simpler, more important thing. Choose your own path and walk with confidence. All of life is connected. Have your own way to live, and your parents have their own way. Oh, is it the deed? Oh. I'll go back to this. The transfer of ownership. In the recipient area, it says, Son, Badwick, is that you? Yes, that is me. Oh, okay. Because he was going to, like, because he took the deed there. Oh, it's all my fault, Millie. And she turns in the letter. Mm-hmm. All of life is connected. And the beginning of its stream is now. Oh, the river of life. Yes. I love that her little, like, suitcase is so tiny. It's so thin. Like the tiniest, thinnest suitcase ever. Oh my gosh. Ah, I want to go back to that one moment because I want to go back and see that. Because what did he do there? He ended up taking the deed, right? I want to go back to that. I might have not been paying the most attention because Vash distracted me. Yeah, and Patricia being mad. Yep, he did take that form with him and he ran away. But he ends up... He's like, is it I don't know if this is the deed or what. And he was going to rip it. But then he didn't because he had some faith and he went in. And they're like, yes, it's a land deed. And another slip of paper is included and transfer of ownership. And then he says, yes, that's me. Which means his parents were going to give him the land. They were going to give him the deed. That's why he kind of tears up there at the end. Oh my gosh! Oh, yay! Awesome! Well, this is a lot of fun. I'm enjoying this very, very much. I'm enjoying this quite a bit, actually. So I'm excited to see what we get out of this manga deluxe volume. My plan is that next week we're going to finish deluxe volume 1 and see the second half of this, which is super exciting. Yay, rah. And then after that, we're going to be starting Maximum, which is going to like carry on once we get that volume. And that will be in October, early October. So I'll talk more about that next week. but I'm super excited. We covered a lot of ground with this first volume. I don't know exactly what all is going to be left out that was covered in the 97 anime that's not covered here, but we'll talk more about that next week. So that'll be super exciting. Yay. So I love the drawing style. I feel like we got a little taste of Wolfwood because he didn't show up there with the others. He didn't show up there with the group. I want to go back and see, because he was with Badwick, with the Morgan, the landlord. He was standing there, right? And so he was just standing there and that was it. With the ring. Interesting. Okay. All right, that's fine. We don't have to know about him yet. It's okay. Anyway, I'm super excited to see where this all heads next week, and I hope you all are too. But I hope you all have a wonderful week. Please stay safe, take care, and yeah, I'll be back next week, and we'll look at part 2 of the first deluxe volume of Trigun. Bye!